The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Greg Maddux. Singing, he is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wow. That one not close. And a new season is officially underway. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-1. Yeah. A big swing and a miss. 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Penny Bones in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Bones in her rookie season, batting second in today's lineup, and she's a native of Great Britain. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And now it's even up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever.
And down on strikes she goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming up to hit. Back after this on the show. Here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Kara Suzuki.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Stepping in for San Diego, Won-Young Lee, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. She deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Won-Young Lee with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jessica Lasnewski. Looking for her first big league hit right here. Suzuki keeping an eye on her. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy runner at first. She's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Reed brings it in.
Batting third, the first baseman.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Check on the runner. Lee gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The pitch. Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Edgar Martinez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On its way to the corner, sizes this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the veteran third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Maddox, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Oliva settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That is it. The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And that one in the air center field. Lasnewski has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Sarah Foster. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this player is at the top of the list. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of player that every year you expect her to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Next offering upstairs. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
But Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does she have good feet? Is she able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Reed grabs it on the run.
The shortstop, Gabby Porter.
Next for the Padres, Gabby Porter. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That one
That's
missed.
ball down.
And here it comes.
Yeah.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 outs. Fought off foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, Jesse Lang.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jesse Lang. That clips the corner. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Top of the third, no score. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a curve misses outside. 1 down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Henry Aaron with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Tony Gwynn, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Now move to first. Aaron back in on a dive. Two outs. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. Out number 3. So the Dodgers leave one, and we are still scoreless. We go to the last of the third. Now it's the DH, Nolan Arenado. And the right-hander back to work. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. 0-2 now. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Here comes a pitch. Arenado started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And that one is lifted in the air. Biggio drifts towards it. Nabs it. One down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now here is Joe Mauer. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next to hit, Jung-Woo Cousins. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
She's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. She just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her to go up the ladder for the K. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And we're still knotted at 0. On to the 4th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Penny Holmes.
There's one thing on her mind this at bat. Getting that first hit at the big league level.
Just missed. To the right side, Cousins. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the power speed combo. Sasha Reed. She's 0 for 1. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. In the air, right field. Oliva drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Edgar Martinez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. High fly ball out into left center field. Lee on the move to the alley. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at Petco Park, and now Won-Young Lee.
The left fielder.
Lee, only 18 years old, and she was drafted in the 4th round in 2024. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. And ball 1. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reason, she let it go by. She's still in the at-bat. I don't think she'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure she'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next hitter. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. skips into dirt.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
Swing and a miss, and that one overpowered her. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still no score. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Adrian Beltre. A wind and a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Beltre gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
And here is Craig Biggio. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The pitch. Just off the inside corner. 3-2 down.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Man at first, one away. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's the speedy catcher, Jesse Lang. This is again 5 in a row.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers with a chance to score first. And we're at the top of the 5th. At the belt and fires. Way inside, gets out of the way. got her swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched her up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got her up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put her away. Did a nice job right there.
Henry Aaron digging in now. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, two outs. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him. Third out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Sarah Foster. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner on base to start the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Tony Olivo. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Foster headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Cut it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Gabby Porter getting ready to hit. She's over 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. Her first big league hit leaves the yard. She'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of her life. Wow.
She ought to. Usually players are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but maybe a glimpse of what's to come from her in the next few years. Good job. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Tosses across the first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Laced down the line. Took the extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the second baseman, Jungwoo Cousins. Ripped on a line to center. And there's a hit into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Jungwoo Cousins with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kara Suzuki will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Drew Smith.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the center fielder, Jessica Lasnewski. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 5-0. To third, tag got her. Next is the speedy first baseman, Corey Wolverine. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Sarah Foster. This one smoked on its way out of here. Sarah Foster with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Tony Oliva, the next up for the Padres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. Out. And thank goodness the inning is at last over. Back here in San Diego. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Maddox back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So a man aboard. Penny Bones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit. Her first big league knock. And she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat. And it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
Runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Sasha Reed. Swung on, belted. That's back. Forget it. A massive home run. Their first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 8-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. On a line, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And here is Adrian Beltre. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Matt Olson up to the plate. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That was blasted to the moon. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run. Over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
To first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jesse Lang steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lee makes the grab for the second out.
She smoked that fastball. She's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up she'll find a hole.
Henry Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Gabby Porter.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. John Franco looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Chavez getting cranked up as well. She swings and fouls one off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one is upstairs. Clips the corner, and it's 2-2.
Well, it looks like she's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. She'll see another. And the pitch. Bounce to third. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And another ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two now. Stays alive. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. The 2-2. This to third. Beltre. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
So two down now, and here is Joe Mauer, 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres down in order. They lead at 8-6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And then skips in the dirt.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's the ball. That's
Next
down.
offering is downstairs. The lefty fires. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. There's a strike.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. That one missing inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Bones in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And now the center fielder, Sasha Reed. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And downstairs.
Talk about the right hitter at the right spot. They really need a rally, and she is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
So the tying run at second. She takes one right on the black. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got her. And that is a big first out.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set off, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it. You look for it and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yimi Garcia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
2 on, 1 out. And now the DH, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And fouled off. That one finds the corner. 2-2.
2-2.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Second and third, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Righty delivers. That just misses, and it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Porter in position. Pulls it down and she makes the catch. And that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. We're back pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, John Franco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Jung-Woo Cousins.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Franco, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And now the lefty. Slider misses outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Three-two on the way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. She battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Won-Young Lee, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, and she did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for the Padres, Jessica Lasnewski. Right through there for a strike. Lee stands at first with one out. And look out, that one ran inside and it got her. He had two strikes on her and he hit her. So first and second with one man gone. Corey Wolverine, the next up for the Padres. She's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 on, 1 out. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
To third. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Sarah Foster. She's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Good eye in that spot. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for her to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left field. Should have this one. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 50, Blake Trinan. He's on the start.
The pitch. That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Paige Pollock up and loosening in the pen. Uribe warming up as well. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Right-hander kick steals. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And he deals. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the leader. Craig Biggio digs in now.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one sliced foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next offering is down low. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Lee makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Jesse.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Jesse Lang. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
In the air, left side, drifts towards it. She's got it, and that will end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jesse Chavez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Gabby Porter. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. She wasn't able to elevate it, but she put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Sneaks through, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hard liner. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! That's worth the price of admission. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 12-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now it's the second baseman, Jungwoo Cousins. Well struck right field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back to the top of the lineup, Won-Young Lee will hit next. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. And that one handled. Not in time. She's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's...
That one ripped. Gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 14-6. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Ripped, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabby Porter. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reed settles under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Henry Aaron. The right-hander back to work. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Ripped to right, base hit.
Now batting.
Penny Bones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a base hit into right. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Sasha Reed steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Out in the air, out towards left center. Flash Wisniewski makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-9.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So they turn things over to the righty, Dauri Moreta.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres collect their first win of the season.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
14-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Mm-hmm.